Amerigo Vespucci, the man who would give his name to 2 continents, began his life far from the crashing waves of the Atlantic. Born in Florence, Italy, in 1454, Vespucci's early years were steeped in the rich cultural and intellectual environment of the Renaissance. This period was marked by a renewed interest in classical learning and a blossoming of art, literature, and science, making Florence a vibrant hub of activity and innovation. Florence, with its stunning architecture and bustling marketplaces, was a city where ideas flowed as freely as the Arno River. It was a place where scholars, artists, and thinkers gathered to share their knowledge and push the boundaries of what was known. In this stimulating environment, young Amerigo was exposed to a world of possibilities. Vespucci's family, though not wealthy, was well connected and ensured that he received a good education. His father, Nastasio Vespucci, was a notary, and his mother, Lisabetta Mini, came from a respected family. They recognized the importance of education and made sure that Amerigo had access to the best tutors and resources available. From a young age, Vespucci was immersed in the study of the classics, mathematics, and astronomy. These subjects were not just academic pursuits. They were the keys to understanding the world and navigating its many mysteries. His education was rigorous and comprehensive, preparing him for the challenges he would face later in life. The study of astronomy in particular captivated Vespucci. The night sky, with its countless stars and celestial bodies, was a source of endless fascination. He learned to read the stars, to understand their movements, and to use them as guides for navigation. This knowledge would prove invaluable in his future voyages. Vespucci's interest in cartography, the art and science of map-making, also began to flourish during these formative years. He was drawn to the precision and detail required to create accurate maps, and he spent countless hours studying the works of earlier cartographers and honing his own skills. Florence, with its rich tradition of trade and exploration, provided a stimulating environment for a young man with a thirst for knowledge and adventure. The city's merchants and explorers brought back stories and artifacts from distant lands, sparking Vespucci's imagination and fueling his desire to see the world for himself. Vespucci's early education laid the foundation for his future voyages and his groundbreaking contributions to our understanding of the world. He learned to navigate by the stars, to chart unknown waters, and to document his discoveries with precision and clarity. His meticulous records and maps would later become invaluable resources for other explorers and navigators. As Vespucci grew older, his passion for exploration only intensified. He was determined to go beyond the known world, to venture into uncharted territories, and to uncover the secrets of the globe. His education had given him the tools he needed, and his adventurous spirit drove him to use them to their fullest potential. Amerigo Vespucci's journey was just beginning, and the world would never be the same. In 1499, at the age of 45, Amerigo Vespucci embarked on his first voyage across the vast Atlantic Ocean. He joined a Spanish expedition led by the renowned Alonso de Ojeda, sailing from the port of Cadiz with 4 well-equipped ships. The expedition's primary goal was to explore the coastline of the newly discovered lands to the west, following in the wake of Christopher Columbus's groundbreaking and daring voyages. Vespucci's role on this expedition was not merely that of a skilled navigator. He was also a keen and meticulous observer tasked with documenting the geography, flora and fauna, and the indigenous peoples of the lands they encountered. Vespucci's meticulous notes and detailed observations would later form the basis of his groundbreaking accounts of the New World. The expedition sailed south, exploring the coast of South America and reaching the mouth of the mighty Amazon River. Vespucci was struck by the vastness of the continent, its lush vegetation, and the incredible diversity of its inhabitants. This first voyage ignited within him a passion for exploration and a determination to understand the true nature of these newfound lands and their mysteries. 2 years later, in 1501, Vespucci embarked on another expedition, this time sailing under the Portuguese flag. This journey was not just another voyage, it was a quest for knowledge and discovery driven by the insatiable curiosity of the age. The Portuguese, known for their maritime prowess, were eager to expand their understanding of the world and find new territories to explore and claim. Led by Goncalo Coelho, a seasoned navigator and explorer, This voyage would prove even more significant than Vespucci's first. Coelho's leadership and experience were crucial in navigating the uncharted waters and unknown territories they were about to encounter. The fleet, consisting of several ships, was well prepared for the long and arduous journey ahead. Vespucci and his crew sailed further south along the coast of South America, exploring the coastline of present-day Brazil. The lush, tropical landscape was unlike anything they had seen before, with dense forests, exotic wildlife, and vibrant indigenous cultures. Each day brought new discoveries and challenges as they navigated the treacherous waters and unfamiliar terrain. It was during this voyage that Vespucci began to realize that the lands they were exploring were not part of Asia as Columbus had believed. The more they explored, the more it became evident that this was an entirely new landmass, separate from the known continents of Europe, Asia, and Africa. This realization was groundbreaking and would change the course of history. The coastline stretched far further south than any maps of Asia had indicated. The vast expanse of land and the unique geographical features they encountered were unlike anything described in existing maps and charts. This new information challenged the prevailing geographical theories and sparked a wave of excitement and curiosity among the explorers. The plants, animals, and people he encountered were also distinct from anything described in European accounts of the East. The rich biodiversity and the unique cultures of the indigenous peoples were a testament to the diversity and complexity of this new land. Vespucci meticulously documented these observations, providing valuable insights into the natural and cultural wealth of the region. Vespucci's observations led him to a momentous conclusion. They had stumbled upon a new world, a vast landmass previously unknown to Europeans. This was not just a new territory, it was a new continent, with its own unique ecosystems, cultures, and potential for exploration and colonization. This realization was a turning point in the history of exploration. This realization was a paradigm shift in geographical understanding. The discovery of a new continent challenged the existing worldview and opened up new possibilities for exploration, trade, and conquest. Scholars and explorers alike were eager to learn more about this new land and its potential for wealth and resources. Vespucci's voyages were not merely confirming the existence of a westward route to Asia. They were revealing the existence of an entirely new continent. This was a monumental discovery that would have far-reaching implications for the future of exploration and the global balance of power. This discovery would have profound implications for Europe, sparking a wave of exploration, colonization, and exploitation that would reshape the world. The New World offered untold opportunities for wealth, power, and influence, and European nations were eager to stake their claims and expand their empires. Vespucci's voyages were a catalyst for this new era of exploration and conquest, forever changing the course of history. Amerigo Vespucci possessed a rare combination of skills. He was not only a skilled navigator and explorer, but also a gifted writer and cartographer. He understood the importance of documenting his discoveries with accuracy and detail. Throughout his voyages, Vespucci kept meticulous records, noting the latitude and longitude of landmarks, sketching maps of coastlines, and describing the people, plants, and animals he encountered. Vespucci's maps were remarkably accurate for their time, considering the limited navigational tools available. He used a combination of celestial navigation, dead reckoning, and careful observation to chart his course and record the geography of the lands he explored. His maps helped to fill in the vast blank spaces on European maps, gradually revealing the true shape and extent of the New World. But Vespucci's contributions to cartography went beyond simply drawing lines on a map. He understood that maps were not just about physical geography, but also about the people and cultures that inhabited those lands. His detailed descriptions of indigenous societies, their customs, languages, and beliefs provided Europeans with their first glimpses into the rich diversity of the Americas. Vespucci's writings were not just dry, factual accounts, they were vivid narratives that brought his experiences to life. He described the lush landscapes, the exotic animals, and the vibrant cultures he encountered with a storyteller's flair. His letters and reports were eagerly read by Europeans who were fascinated by the new worlds being revealed to them. Vespucci's ability to communicate his discoveries effectively played a crucial role in shaping European perceptions of the Americas. His accounts helped to dispel myths and misconceptions, providing a more accurate and nuanced understanding of the new lands and their inhabitants. Vespucci's meticulous documentation also had a lasting impact on the field of cartography. His methods of recording and mapping were adopted by other explorers and cartographers, setting new standards for accuracy and detail. His work laid the foundation for future explorations and the eventual creation of more comprehensive and accurate maps of the world. In recognition of his contributions, the newly discovered continent was named America in his honor. Vespucci's legacy lives on in the maps and documents he created, which continue to be studied and admired by historians and cartographers today. His work not only expanded the geographical knowledge of his time, but also enriched the cultural understanding of the diverse peoples and landscapes of the Americas. Vespucci's meticulous documentation remains a testament to the power of careful observation and detailed recording in the pursuit of knowledge. Through his eyes, we can still glimpse the wonder and excitement of the age of exploration, a time when the world was being mapped and understood in entirely new ways.